So
Plus,
I
we
don't
can
know.
have secret tango combos, so that's pretty sweet.
Now, you did basically die. You just got sort of retcon resurrected. The arm chopping thing.
They love me so
He
much.
did get retcon resurrected. He died, but they kept him alive.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hashtag didn't die.
Oh man.
What's
All right.
this sensei class? Or this archetype?
Sensei is interesting. I don't actually think it's that good, but I've heard some people say it's excellent. So Sensei is like, I think it's like a bard, right? Yeah, it's like a bard. You basically like talk to people. You're like, oh, right there. Just punch him a little to the left. You'll do better. And you give them like a +1 to their attack and damage while you're doing it. So you just talk to people while you're doing stuff. It turns the monk into the bard, but it takes away all of their good monk stuff.
I think I'm just gonna play
Flat monk.
I don't know. I kind of like. Well, if drunken master means anything, I could just be a drunk Tengu all the time.
Hell yeah!
So
Hell yeah! That's how he stays up
master
the
is
pole.
whenever you drink
Glug, glug.
strong drink, you can reset your key points.
Ooh.
So it doesn't come into play until level 3. So if you want to do that, you'd still be playing a regular monk, and you wouldn't lose very many abilities.
Yeah.
And you would gain the ability to get crunk on alcohol and punch people a lot.
I think I want to do that.
I've seen my
stacks with
party
monk
die
and
so
4 wins.
much that he takes
Also,
up
you can stack archetypes. As long as they don't replace the same thing, you can stack them.
Too advanced for a new player.
That's
Yeah,
too
Dan.
much.
Calm, calm down, Dan. Calm down.
She's just learning there's archetypes.
Listen, Dad, don't get her to play a King Gong Zen Archer, okay? She doesn't need
No, man,
shooting
I was gonna
lasers while shooting arrows, okay?
The
Nah,
lasers
man,
out.
I was gonna try to get her to play a King on Drunken Master of the Four Mountain Winds.
Yeah.
What? Oh,
Dan, you're not allowed to talk anymore. You've been banned.
Alright. So we've established you want to play a monk drunken master. So
Yes,
you
I'm
should
gonna be
probably buy some
drunk,
alcohol.
a drunk Tengu drunken master monk.
Alright. So now
Are
we
you
go
drunk
back to your
again?
sheet and we start.
I'm drunk
filling
every
stuff out.
time.
Jackie Chan with wings.
The Tangos talk the same. Oh my god.
Good
Yes.
voice acting.
Yes.
So let's start filling in some of the important stuff on your sheet. There should be a place for base attack bonus. Yes. Okay, so if you scroll all the way up, there should be a section called Melee, CMB, and Ranged. Just change that base attack bonus, set it to 1, and then if you hit enter or something, all of them should switch to 1.
Okay, base attack bonus 1.
Yep.
All right.
They love
They
you,
all
Chat Man.
changed.
Excellent. Now you go to Fort, Ref, and Will saves, which
Yes.
should be above that. Your save bonuses, and it's going to be your base. Your base is 3 Fort, 3 Ref, and 3 Will.
3, 4, and 3. Fantastic. Wow.
Alright.
At 4, 6, and 5.
You currently have an AC bonus of +0, which you don't need to worry about.
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
it's
it's
3,
AC.
3, and 3.
It's 3, 3, and 3.
3, 3, 3? Okay.
All threes.
Those are your base, and so with your ability mods, they should become 4, 5, and 5. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Don't listen to Dan. Dan is...
He's crazy.
But I gave you good advice that time.
Yeah. Alright. I don't think we need to worry about too much here. Under weapon proficiency, you see that you can use a whole bunch of weapons, but as a monk, you're typically going to want to use your fist.
My
If
fist.
you ever don't want to use your fist, you can pick stuff off this list.
I think I'm just gonna punch the crap out of everything.
That sounds excellent. Alright.
Or feather the crap out of everything. Do we have hands?
Yes.
Okay.
You have... Your claws are manipulable. You got, like... this.
Yeah, there's a picture of the Tengu on the Tengu page if you want to have a look at him. He looks pretty swanky, but
He is pretty
that's what
swanky.
Back
Is there any
under-
way to use my claws on my feet?
So, as a monk,
That'd
when
be
you're
sick.
using improved on arm strike, you technically can use any part of your body to strike people. So you could
Do a
thematically
backflip and like
you could do a double kick, and then you still end up using your bite claw. So you could basically use your whole body as well.
Oh, nice.
All right. underneath feats and special abilities, you need to add something called AC bonus, which is where you add your wisdom to your AC.
Sorry.
I know you're
Okay.
laughing at.
That's good comment, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Man.
I'm not on
What's
the
the
chat.
plural
I should
tengu?
be on the
A murder.
So,
chat.
in the upper right-hand corner of your sheet where you're at AC, go to miscellaneous and add 2 to your miscellaneous modifier because that's going to represent your wisdom.
A murder of tengus.
That is the
Nevermore.
flavor of Tengai.
Nevermore.
All right.
Nevermore.
So, Flurry of Blows. What this is if you're standing still and you have a full round to attack, you can make multiple attacks at a -2. So, all you need to do is write down underneath feats and special abilities that you have an ability called Flurry of Blows. And we're going to go to the weapons section and set up what your Flurry of Blows is currently.
Okay.
Yeah, but Flurry of Blows is a little bit special. You use your level as your BAB instead of your BAB.
We're just going to use the chart there, which is much, much easier.
Use the baby.
Please no.
I really need to be on the chat,
So he's
don't I?
dying there.
Just stop, guys. All right. Yes, you do need to be on the chat, Dan. It's getting super weird.
It's getting ridiculous.
So underneath the weapons section, just put a weapon called Flurry of Blows.
Under. Okay.
All right, and now your total attack bonus is going to be 0 slash. Oh, I'm sorry, it's going to be 3/3. And
Okay.
how did I get that? If you look on Monk, there's a section called Flurry of Bonus Attack. You get +0/+0 on your Flurry of Blows. All right. You're adding your strength to that, so you get a +3 on those attacks.
All right.
All right. Now we're going to do your last 3 attacks, which are your Claw, Bite, Bite.
Mhm.
And those are a -5 modifier. So they are at -1, -1, -1. So when you roll a dice, you're going to roll 5 dice, and you're going to get +3, +3, -1, -1, -1. That makes sense so far?
No.
No?
Claw.
Okay.
Trust in the Perkins. That's all you need to do.
I trust him. I trust him.
For those wondering how this happens, you get the -5 penalty when you are using the natural attacks while still using regular attacks. And you have a 1 BAB and a 3 strength, which is 4. Take 4 -5, you get a -1.
Right.
Your damage is going to be a D6 + 3
On the
on the Flurry of Blows. And then,
20.
I thought you needed a
6.
feat to use your natural weapons with your Flurry of Blows.
do you?
I thought you needed feral combat training, or am I going completely crazy?
That doesn't sound right to me.
So
Don't
currently
ruin
I
it for us,
have
Dan.
Flurry of Blows, 3/3, 1d6 + 3. For damage. Total attack bonus is 3/3.
What's this say? A monk who has natural attacks cannot use those natural attacks as part of a Flurry of Blows.
Bow, 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 bow.
Oh.
Right. No. What they're saying, Dan, for that specific one is like if you had a bite attack that had a poison on it and you wanted to bite someone using the poison attack as your flurry.
Okay.
So rather than using just your punching damage, you would bite someone and poison them over and over again. Like if you were a snake folk or something. Sorry, serpent folk.
You can be a snake in this game?
Not really. They're insanely difficult to play. Yes.
In the snow? Are you kidding me? I'd just slide over the snow.
You know, snakes are
mean-
cold-blooded, right? You would literally die in the snow.
I'd have
Says-
warm-blooded dispel. I'd be a Tengu. I'd be an Inquisitor Mason, the snake.
Okay. That's ridiculous.
That's your next character.
Yeah, when you die, that's what we're going to next.
I'm
Alright.
Inquisitor Jason the Snake.
All right. So back to the damage, Gamer Siren.
Yep.
Yes.
On your flurry, the first
Yes.
2 attacks are a D6 plus 3. The last 3 attacks are a D3 plus 3. Alright?
Last 3, D3 plus 3.
Your critical is 20. Your range is 0. And your type is, I think it's all 3, right? Yeah. So just put BPS for bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Okay.
I
Alright?
think claws are only slashing and bludgeoning.
We'll,
Dan,
we'll
what
keep that in mind for when you're when if it ever comes up.
Dan, why are you just a blob of orange right now?
He has a cover on his camera.
I'll put it that way. There we go.
He's
Alright.
getting naked.
Now we move into the individualizing parts of your character.
AP Gaming After Dark.
No.
No,
We've done
that's
AP
Mummy's
Gaming
Mask.
After Dark.
That's
Well,
Mummy's
we're never
Mask.
doing it again.
That's Mummy's Mask with. I'm not gonna spoil it.
That's when we get drunk, man.
Mm.
Jeff was fucking drinking the shit out of Mummy's Mask last night. Every time he rolled a 1, he was wasted. Alright.
Rolling anti-paladins.
Back on the monk sheet.
Yes.
The ability Unarmed Strike gives you the feat Improved Unarmed Strike. So underneath your feats, add Improved Unarmed Strike.
All right.
And then at the first and second level, you get bonus feats. So you have 2 bonus feats you get to pick up off of that list there. So Catch Off Guard, Combat Reflexes, Deflect Arrows, Dodge, Grapple, Scorpion Style, or Throw Anything. My personal preference there would be Dodge and Improved Grapple, but I'm sure someone else will suggest some other things.
Tango's
Right.
get something special with a grapple, I'm pretty sure.
Really?
Sure. Yeah, I saw it before, so.
That doesn't sound right, but let's check it out. Yeah, I don't see anything special about Tengu grappling.
Really?
Combat reflexes is always fun. Lets you make an additional number of attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, that's what I was
Based on your
thinking to
dex.
choose.
Okay.
That's easy.
So dodge and
All right. So right down you have dodge and combat reflexes. So what that means is in your AC, put a 1 underneath the dodge bonus. And next to combat reflexes, you should note that you now have 3 AOs. So if people try to move past you, you can punch them in the face a lot.
okay, so combat reflexes, 3 attacks of opportunity, and then you said with my AC it's +1.
Yep.
And where am I putting that?
Underneath the dodge.
Dodge.
category.
Dodge. Fantastic. All right.
All right. Now you get Stunning Fist. That goes underneath the feat section. You gain the Stunning Fist feat. We're going to have to do the math there to see what the DC on it is. 10 plus half your character level plus your Wiz modifier. So you are level 2. So it's 11 plus 2. So you have a DC 13 Stunning Fist. When you do attacks, or when you do your Flurry of Blows, you can say you're going to Stunning Fist on one of them, and if you punch them and they fail the fort save, they drop all their weapons and do nothing for a round.
Nice.
So you're like disrupting their chi or some bullshit. So just write down on your sheet that you have...
I put DC 13 drop weapon run around.
Yeah, just put Stunning Fist, DC 13, and you get two a day.
2 a day. All right,
Yep.
not a problem.
Okay. On her feats, you put evasion now,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll try to remember this for you. What evasion does is if you make a reflex save against something, so like if there's a giant wave of fire coming towards you and you make the reflex save, you take no damage.
All right.
Rather than taking half damage, you take nothing.
Okay,
Alright.
so I actually put it on my notes.
Excellent. You have to choose a feat at first level now. And this is a
There
pretty
is-
difficult one.
There is some Tengu ones you can take as well.
Yes, there are Tengu ones. There's ones that make you better at melee combat, like...
I'm so short.
Why are you short?
A female Tengu is 3 feet 10 inches.
Wow, that is
Well,
short.
that's the starting height,
Right,
you-
and then you add 2d6 inches on it.
Yeah. So you
or
roll.
whatever it tells you to roll.
So you could
Yeah.
be almost 5 feet tall.
Oh my gosh.
I think Mason ended up being pretty tall. He's 6 foot, I believe. Yeah. Ended up being pretty tall. They're about the same height as a human after all that.
So 6 more inches.
So you're 5'4".
Yeah.
Wow. That's taller than I am now.
So what does the monk have to be level age wise? Is it trained? Or self-taught?
Monk is trained.
So you would then be
Monks are the 3 categories.
17 to 20. So yeah, so basically 15 years old plus 2d6 for your age.
What is it?
So-
15 plus 2d6?
Yep.
Yeah.
So 15 plus 8, 23.
Yep.
The
What
fuck is
was
going on?
that?
I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
Of course, I haven't
Fucking-
known what's happening all night.
Twitch ad. Twitch ad. I'm coming into the chat.
Oh no.
What? Everybody bad talking to me or something?
No,
Yeah,
not at
stop talking about Dan, guys. Stop talking about Dan.
All right, guys. No
Okay,
more
so
bets on how
need-
soon Dan will die.
I bet 3 Dan tokens that Dan will die within 24 Dans.
I bet Dan will die during Gamer Siren's character creation.
You
Okay,
freeze to death during the character creation. Congratulations.
All right.
no one-
But I have cold
Stuff.
disease.
Going
I
for
think that you don't play Pendragon. They'll be making new characters up every single time.
Oh,
Yeah, but making a new character in Pendragon is fucking just like,
Yeah.
let's do it. His name is Baron von Tickled Mustache, and he is a level 3 knight who is the lord of a manor who has 17 cousins.
that's just about enough cousins. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go with Bloodbeak.
Yeah!
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
What is that?
Bloodbeak?
Wait,
base
no,
attack
you need
multiplied.
Bab.
Yeah,
no. You need
gotta
Bab
be
5.
super high level in order to do that.
Yeah. What is your Bab? Your Bab is like 2, right?
That
So,
is 1.
And at level 1, her bab would be 0.
so you need to get to like level 5 before you can take that.
There's a few different that you could take here. As a monk, you're gonna need hit points to survive.
Yeah.
You could take a feat called Toughness,
Yep.
which gives you 3 hit points to start out with, bonus 3. And then after level 3, you get another 1 per level.
On level 3, right? Plus and on.
Right, you get plus 3, and then after level 3, you get plus 1 every level.
Yep. That's a good one to take. You can also take Carrion Feeder, which will allow you to eat poisons and rotting meat and stuff.
That doesn't sound very appealing.
All of our meat is frozen.
Arthur, I'll let you know something about tengus. They eat human flesh if it's around.
You said that already, yes.
Oh, it's okay. Well, just reminding you.
What's wrong with human meat? I don't understand.
Exactly. Human meat is actually quite delicious. You sear it the right way. It's kind of perfect. Little crispy on the outside. It's kind of like fatty. Because you humans are a little plump around the outside. It's fine. It's fine. It's just better for us when we eat it.
I think
Yeah,
the
you
elves
just have to make sure that you only cook it a couple of minutes on each side, and then it'll be fine.
Yeah, you just make it blue. It's fine.
I think the elves and half elf think the bird is pretty tasty too.
If
Wait,
I ever
you
catch
chicken?
somebody eating a bird, oh, they're in trouble.
Oh,
But I love, but I love
Mickey
chicken.
Mouse right there.
But chicken is delicious.
Chicken is delicious. Yeah, birds are delicious. Ducks, quail, geese, pheasants. Oh, they're so tasty.
Remind me to
you
eat
shut
them
your
first.
mouth. You heretic. How dare you read our
So-
race? The one
So-
closest to the gods.
I'm gonna go with toughness.
As a suggestion, there was an alternative that I was messaged on Google Plus. It's called Panther Style. It is that ability that when someone makes an AOO against you, you can punch them back.
Oh.
Before they make their attack.
Can
Yeah,
I
so
see-
if you're moving
like
through their
base-
square, and they try to punch you because you're moving through their area, you can just punch them after they punch you.
Yes.
Wait, does it have to
Punch them before
specifically be a punch?
No.
So it can be any attack then.
Yes.
But
Okay.
more often than not, it's going to be a punch.
That's one possibility if you'd like to do something like that. Or toughness, more hit points.
I would take the toughness because
I'm
people
gonna go
die.
toughness.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Ben, have
What's
Give
up?
yourself another 3 hit points. Now we need to figure out where you want to put your favorite class bonus in. So you can either get extra hit points, extra skill points, or as a Tengu monk, I think you get bonus key points.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get half a key point if you just keep, and if you keep putting your favorite class into key points, you get an additional
It's a
key
quarter
point.
key point.
It's a
Yeah,
quarter.
it's a quarter key, but since she's level 2, she has a
Yeah,
half key
that's
point.
true. Right.
She has 2 quarters of a new hit point, a new key point, and then once she gets key, she gets an additional key.
It's like finding a quarter of a heart piece.
She's going into Drunken Master, though, so I
Do
don't
do
know
do
that
do.
more key points is going to be a big deal, since she'll have unlimited ability to drink alcohol to get key back.
Take the extra HP probably.
Right. If you do that, you get another 2 hit points, 1 for each level.
What am I doing?
Give yourself an extra 2 hit points.
Sounds
Boom.
good. So I'm at 20.
Yep. Sounds pretty
Damn.
good for a second level
That's
character.
When has
Sounds
anybody
amazing.
ever practiced with a punch in this entire game or any of the games? It's usually swords.
I'm gonna
and
be punching
stabbing.
the shit out of everyone.
You might be, but no one else punches us. So
Could happen. Could happen.
Surprise attack, punch, punch.
We could get Suto coming back here.
Yeah, I like how Dan, your fucking like input on this was like, hey, just make a character that punches people when he gets punched. I've never seen anyone throw a punch in this game. Yet. Never seen a single punch thrown. It's like, no, it's a good idea. It's like, no, it's a bad idea.
That's a good idea.
I
Okay,
think
now,
we
now you get to put your skill points in. You have 8 because you get 4 at each level.
need to be a brewer.
So you definitely want to put at least 1 point into acrobatics.
Of
I was going to
course.
say that because acrobatics lets you jump. It also lets you roll past attacks. So if you have to walk past somebody, rather than let them hit you, you can try to roll and
Jump.
avoid it.
All right.
Do it.
Yes.
Listen, I see all these fools talking about punching and kicking in chat. You know, punch, kick, it's all in the mind.
Mind.
If you want to rap with me,
rap,
I know you're fine.
You'll find.
Yeah, exactly.
Yay!
Listen to teacher.
Wait, did we just become best
Kick.
friends?
Kick, kick, kick. Punch. Punch, punch,
Punch,
punch.
All right, so I'm definitely gonna put 1 into acrobatics.
Uh-huh.
You gotta be a brewer just for story.
What is with you and the brewing? Oh, because
She's
she's
awesome.
a drunken master.
'Cause I'm a drunken master.
So you're
Yeah,
gonna
profession
literally be
brewer.
alone.
Tell you about human alcohol. It's the best.
Better than human flesh.
You put a few
I don't
eyeballs
know
in a mason jar filled with vodka. You let that distill down. Shit's
So
delicious.
did you make the
You
mason?
get the best martini you have ever tasted.
Okay, so I got a question. So if I'm putting these points, where am I putting them at?
You should
Thanks.
have. There's a column called rank.
Rank? Yep.
Yep.
That's
You
what I
just
thought.
put a
All right.
1 in there, and then your acrobatics should jump up to 6.
6.
Brilliant.
Now, since you're level 2, you can put another
Yeah,
rank
you can
for
put
a
a
total.
number of points into your ranks. I would suggest before putting a second level in anything, picking up 1 level of everything you'd like to grab.
I would recommend
this
stealth.
include-
That you got a +6 in it naturally. Might be a good idea. I don't know if actually does monk have stealth as a class skill?
Yep, it does. They get stealth and perception. So
Yeah,
they
perception
make-
is a
Well,
good
why
one.
is it not
Great.
marked then?
Because you need to actually put a point into it.
No, stealth should be marked.
Okay.
If it's
Stealth
not, then
Oh my gosh. I got 12? If I put a point in it?
I don't know that sounds right.
Well, it's a wisdom and it's
Yeah, you have a +6, and stealth is dex.
yeah. So
It's.
mine is 14. I don't know how you got 12. And
I
my
don't know.
dex is pretty high, so
Let me look.
Mine-
Stealth,
Snow feathers.
If you put 1 point into stealth, you're gonna get 5 + 6. You should have 11.
It shows 12.
Oh, did you put 2 points in it?
I put 1 point in it.
I don't know. It's close.
We're
to
doing the
point.
6 from whatever. 4 from your always on spell. 2
Right.
from the racial bonus.
Right, that's 6.
That's 12.
3 3 from class skill, 1 from rank, 2 dex.
Oh, yep, that works out. Yeah, I forgot the 1 from rank. Yep, that's 12.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
Gotta do.
Welcome
So-
to being the second highest stealthing person, all because of a fucking spell for ravens. It's great.
I'm not doing too bad myself though for a little elf.
But you
Oh,
just
I'm
have
terrible.
to stand sideways behind a tree and you're invisible. So.
Yep.
But I'm terrible at stealth. Don't
Now,
accept.
I don't know if you'd like to do this, but you are Tengu as gifted linguist, so whenever you put 1 point into linguistics, you get 2 new languages rather than 1. So you could learn a couple languages. If
You
that's
actually get
something
3
you-
at the
Shouldn't
start.
linguistics
Just
be
that.
chosen?
Yes, it should be selected.
What the heck, man? Okay.
No, it's not a class
Yeah,
skill.
it's not for monks. It is a Tengu ability that you have.
It's a Tengu ability.
It's not a
Okay.
class skill, but you can still put ranks.
The
into
only reason you'd put ranks into it at this point would be to learn new languages.
You do it really well.
Yeah, so you get a +4 in that, by the way.
Just got it down there.
Right.
Um,
Alright. Okay, so I currently have 1 in acrobatics. I have 1 in linguistics, 1 in perception, and 1 in stealth. So I still need 4 more.
I would put another one in perception, and just
Yep.
keep the number of ranks you have in perception equal to your character level forever.
Mhm.
No exceptions.
That way you don't get stabbed in the back.
Sounds good. So I
Sometimes
have
we call that being
1,
damned.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Especially since with this character, I'm not putting any ranks into
6.
perception.
now,
I
being
need 2.
getting damned is like making a dex character and then relying on other people to be in melee.
If I were
That's
to put
good
something
damage.
in craft, can I use craft for, like, alcohol?
Yeah.
If you have profession brewer, you could do that. I think.
I don't have
Or you could
professional.
do craft alcohol. That would be fine.
Let the woman make toilet wine if she wants to.
Hey, I heard toilet wine is actually pretty good. I saw a video online. Somebody made it.
I feel like I'm talking to a bunch of millennials.
I
I love wine in a box. It's so good.
Oh, no.
Look,
You-
if you've ever had a gin's
One
handbag
more.
before, man, you can't talk. All right.
All right, I'm going to put 1 in climb 2, and then I'll be done.
Yeah.
That way I can climb up trees, flip off of them, and kick somebody in the face.
And fall to the ground like Mason.
No. I tried to glide out of that tree, man. That's what happened.
I know.
He has tried to glide, and it has not worked around that great for him.
Oh, I glided out of that window like a
That-
fucking.
Yeah,
puss, man.
okay, you did it
Awesome.
then. There have been times where you've just fallen out of the tree, however.
You've done it
Bad.
one time.
Yeah.
And then I took one
One
damage.
time.
So, the important part is the one time he did it was the one time he really, really needed it to happen.
Yeah.
Jumping out of a second-story window.
After
Chased
throwing a
by
chair out.
skeletons.
Well, I'm glad you were there to take all the damage from me. That was great. Thanks a lot.
Well, I was hoping I could glide a little further, but apparently you can only just glide straight down, sort of
Yeah,
thing.
the
so
glide is not very far.
if I knew that, I probably.
You get to pick 2 bonus languages.
Where can I find these languages?
Good question.
Anywhere. That is a
Actually,
very good
I'm pretty
question.
sure that Tengu get to choose their starting languages. It's like
You have to have
Oh.
a bonus to intelligence in order to get extra languages.
you can't
Not
take
free-
secret languages, and you can't take druidic.
Right.
They're the only ones
So
you can't
here's
take.
the list of languages. You start with Common and Tengu. What races are people in the party?
Elf, half elf, and Tengu.
Yeah, I would suggest perhaps Elf, just so you could talk to your other party members.
Oh, and human as well.
Where is Matt? No one knows where Matt is. We've not heard from Matt in like a month and a half.
No. He ran off into the forest.
I mean, literally, we haven't heard from Matt.
Yeah, he ran into the forest.
ran to the forest.
Emails, nothing. Yeah.
Okay, so what do I start with pretty much?
You start with Common and Tengu.
Your
Common
your
Tengu.
1 point in linguistics will get you 2 new languages from which you can pick
And you're
basically
you're not,
anything.
you're not
And where-
smart naturally to get more language. You can have anything you want, any language, except for secrets.
You can take Elven, you can take any of the regional human languages. One language I recommend is Taldane.
Haldane is Common. Stop trolling.
Okay.
The language
Try to
I would
understand.
suggest is Skald, which is the language of the Northlands.
and
It's
that
basically
Haldi,
Viking speak.
And the Haldi is the other one too.
Pollet?
Hallet, yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
The two North languages, aren't they?
Yep. Scald and Hollet.
Metal Gear Solid 3. So good.